Chunky Lee Chong is pushing Spank for some new gang from Colombia or Colorado or something, I'm not really sure. Who needs details? Anyway, he's got a noodle stand down in Chinatown. That rat has sold his last stir-fry. I want you to take him out. If you need a piece, go around back of ammunition opposite the subway. Sort yourself with a 9. You know where it is, right? Well, remember, just watch your back in Chinatown. It's triad territory.
Alright, I said that we were going to be starting with Chunky Lee Chong, the mission Farewell Chunky Lee Chong, that is. Also, welcome, hello, this is episode 2 of the GTA 3 Let's Play Definitive Edition, whatever. And in the last episode we basically just started the game. We did 4 missions in total, I think. Really more about... yeah, I'd say we did 4 missions. We did Give Me Liberty, that doesn't really count. Luigi's Girls, Don't Spank My Bitch Up, Drive Misty For Me, and then finally we did Joey's mission, his first one, which is, if I can remember, Mike Lip's last lunch, and today we're going to be taking out Chunky Lee Chong. But first of all, let's go to ammunition, and I should mention that in this game ammunition and paint spray are indeed marked on the map. Now, in the original version of GTA 3, that didn't happen. What happened was, if you were in a mission like this, where it was, you know, strongly recommended that you get a gun, thanks for telling us it's round the back. Dan Houser, I believe it's Dan Houser who voiced him, one of the, I think it's Dan Houser. Anyway, whatever. So the shooting mechanics in this game have kind of altered, as I said. But anyway, in the original game, what used to happen is you used to have to rely on your sense of direction in order to remember where the paint spray and ammunition is, and it is important that you remember where both of them are, even though the game will show you on the radar that it's there. You can put a waypoint to these locations if you really, really want to. However, I, being me, Captain Sense of Direction, okay, I sometimes go the wrong way in this game, but mostly because I'm confused, because I'm playing what is essentially the same game as I played before, except it looks like this, so it kind of trips me up a little bit, because I'm used to seeing GTA 3 as it originally was. Having said that, this mission did give me some problems because of the shooting mechanics. So what happens is, you lock onto enemies now with the white highlight around them, and it's a bit finicky. It's not really that great, and to be honest with you, I don't really think it changed. If you go back to the classic control scheme, by the way, which I tried to do, but then later on at some point, I don't remember exactly when it was, but oh bloody hell, he's getting away. Thank God he's got stuck in traffic. Come on, out with you. And it's just a pain. Stop locking onto the cop. I don't want to kill him. I want to kill the guy who I've been asked to kill. Usually I would do this much faster, but yeah. Get out. Don't touch me. Thank you. Right, let's go get him. Okay, didn't run him over, just fly over the lamppost. There, he's dead. Mission past 10 grand. Whatever. So, in the original game you had to remember where things were. In this one, not so much. It will show you. And the pistol is now unlocked to ammunition, which is nice, I suppose. Though there are better weapons in this game. The shooting gives me a bit of trouble. So, if I look like I'm struggling, it's because I am. Right? Because I'm used to the good old, it just directly snaps to the enemy. Like, there's not even any thought, it just boom, snap, there you go, bang, they're dead. I'm gonna have to get out of that and start getting into the way that this game works. It's not too much different, but it's different enough that it can trip you up, so do be wary of that. Also, I've noticed that a lot of vehicles that are, I'll just explain in a moment, by the way, when we do Joey's next mission. Is it? Or we're doing Luigi's? I think we're going to do the Luigi's mission. Pump Action Pimp. in just a moment, just losing my wanted level. That's what you had to do in the old GTA games. You had to go to the paint spray to lose your wanted level if it was 2 stars or above. If it's 1 star it will disappear, but 2 you have to go to paint spray or collect some bribes. Here we go, pump action pimp.
Some Diablo scumbag has been pimping his scuzzy bitches in my backyard. Go and take care of things for me. If you need a piece, go around back of Ammunition opposite the subway.
Alright, this mission would be very straightforward if not for, again, the shooting and the fact that I got blown up by a car. So if you are going to be playing this game, I do recommend you go into the pause menu and you activate, and you turn off the tap to sprint option. It's under controls. Because in its default configuration, you will be forced to tap the Xbox button several times before the game registers that you want to sprint. Whereas in the original version, all you had to do was hold down the X button and you would start to sprint, right? Not so by default. You have to kind of enable that and tell the game that that's what you want to have happen. You want to hold down the X button to then sprint, which makes it a lot easier. I'm glad I discovered how to do that. I did it by complete accident going in the pause menu. So at this point I didn't know that you could switch it to that, to sprint, and that is probably why I got exploded, you know, got the shit exploded out of me in this particular mission. I do complete it, it's just I died. So yeah, that was kind of embarrassing. I'm not 100% with this game yet. I'm not 100% used to it because oh bloody hell, the taxi's on fire. Come on, run, Claude. Oh god, that's... yeah. Okay, maybe I didn't have a chance there. It rolled towards me and it exploded, so... I think vehicles do explode quicker in this version than they did in the original. Which trips you up, because you think, oh, it's on fire, I've got plenty of time. Oh no, I'm dead. And, yeah, watch out for that. I don't know. I'm not 100% on this game yet, because it's alright, but I kind of feel myself questioning decisions that were made with it. I don't know, I just don't understand the whole, I mean, graphics wise this looks fine, it's just, in a few areas like the character models, I think they've either been redone or retextured or something. They're using the same animations as before and it looks kind of awkward. And also the faces are a bit... sometimes they make you feel ill, sometimes they make you want to run behind the couch or the sofa and hide. Yeah. So, it's a mixed bag. Appearance wise, and to be honest I'd say it's about 70% fine for me. I can look at this and play the game, but yeah, I kind of wasn't expecting it to look like this. The reflections on the floor there, they're nice, I suppose. There are some nice touches here and there, I will say that do bring a bit more depth into it. It's just there's a few aspects which I don't enjoy. Don't enjoy the whole autosave thing either. I would much rather just reload a save and go back to my safe house and then try the mission again, because I'm used to that. But then I bet if I fail a mission halfway through it'll just start me from the cutscene, which it would definitely throw throw things out of alignment if that is the case. So then what I would usually do is go to Ammunition during that time whilst driving there, but I don't know what's going to happen. Will I keep the same weapons? I don't know, we'll find out. Anyway, here is the Fuzzball.
The policeman's ball is being held at the old school hall near the Callahan Bridge, and they'll be looking for some old school action. Now, I got girls all over town walking the street. Get them to the ball. They'll make a bundle. Get as many of them as you can before the cops drink away their green.
Yeah, the Fuzzball. And for this mission, I'm going to use this moonbeam. I used to have a strategy where I got the coach from, I know where it spawns, it's near Trenton, and I think it'll probably 99.9% sure that it'll spawn there in this particular version of the game. However, I can't be bothered going to get it because it's very slow. I only need to deliver 4 girls to the Fuzzball, so I'm not going to do my coach strategy. But basically why I'd use the coach is because you can pretty much carry as many people. Was he shooting at me? Or I don't know, what did I do? I don't get it. But the reason why I use the coach is because you can carry every single one of the girls and then take them to the Fuzzball. However, you won't have too long left on the clock by the time you get there, because it is a slow thing. So yeah, just get a 4-door car and take them that way, because it's going to be quicker. You only need to take 4 of them. I'll get that one in Chinatown, I think. Yeah, I'll go for the one in Chinatown. But yeah, I'd like to say that I am enjoying my experience so far. There is just one thing that annoyed me, and it was my own fault. I did collect all the hidden packages in Portland except 2, because 2 of them are not available, and I'll explain why in the episode which is coming up next, where I do go around and collect them. I collected all of them, and then I realised that I wasn't recording it, which really annoyed me. I recorded the first half of it because I saved halfway between, and then I decided, okay, let's do the other half. Except I forgot to press record. So when I went to save the clip after I'd done, record. Okay, so none of it was on camera. Great. So I went and did it all again, reloading from an earlier save. So some things might be a little bit out of sync with each other when you watch the hidden package episode, then the episode after. Hidden packages are going to come in episode 3, episode 4 will be more missions. The reason why you'd want to collect hidden packages is because they give you the ability to have weapons spawning at your hideout rather than going to ammunition. Now it saves you a lot of money. It also makes you money as well, collecting them, I think. I don't know how much it gives you, but a decent enough amount. So there are 33 hidden packages in Portland, 31 of which you can get from the start of the game, legitimately. Illegitimately, in the original version of the game, you could, in theory, if you did a glitch where you glitched into the Porter Tunnel and you ran to Staten Island, and then you used another exploit to get to Shoreside Vale, you could very much you know, collect every single hidden package before you'd even started Luigi's second mission, which is don't spank my bitch up. I really hope I don't have to keep saying that, because it's one of those mission titles which I kind of struggle to say, even though it's completely fine, it's completely valid English, except for the ma part. It should be my, not ma, but whatever. So the hidden packages, I am going to be collecting all of them in this game. They have to be in the same places because I've gone to everyone in Portland. I'm going to assume that they are in exactly the same places in the other regions of the game. And excuse me, my throat's acting up a little bit. In order to 100% this game, let me just, from memory, this is me kind of trying to remember everything you've got to do to get 100%. So you've obviously got to do all the story missions, and we've got 5 here. Might as well get 5 and then just mess about for the rest of the time while the clock runs down. You have to get all the story missions done. Some of them you can accidentally skip over. I'm not sure if you can in this game. I'm not sure if they prevented you from going any further unless you completed certain missions, or whether it works the same as the original. Oh, Mr. Whoopi. The official Easter egg of this playthrough is the Mr. Whoopi. It's an ice cream van, obviously. And you need to do all the story missions, all the phone missions. There are some hidden phone missions. I'm coughing because I know I forgot to do those in my original playthrough of the original GTA 3. And there were some phone missions that I didn't do for El Burro, which we will unlock soon, I think at the end of this episode. After Van Heist, I believe, or something, which is Joey's next mission. That's where we're going. That'll give me some time to talk, because it's a long mission. I struggled a bit with that as well, because I needed a heavier car to bash into the armoured car, but hey, it is what it is. And let's go ahead and do Joey's mission now. Come on, get out the car, let's go. So I can talk about the rest of the 100%ing stuff in this game. Oh look, another Mr. Whoopi. There's about 1 million of them.
Alright, we're gonna hit the payroll van. It leaves the edge of Chinatown every day. Bullets won't even dent the van's armor, so get a car and ram it off the road. Now hit it hard, and the punk-ass security guard should bail. Then take it to the warehouse at the docks, and my guys are gonna take over from there. Now it won't be doing its rounds all day, so don't hang around.
Yes, you can hear the jingle inside, and I don't know why. It's a cutscene, but whatever. So yeah. You just gotta ram into the van a bunch of times, and then they'll bail out, and then you take the van to the docks. That's it. Now, 100% story missions, phone missions, the hidden ones from Marty's Chonks that we are going to be doing, because I made sure to factor them in. You need to do all the rampages, get all the hidden packages, do all the import-export lists for the vehicle garage, which we can't fully complete. Although I have some plans about what I'm going to do for import-export. So part 3 of import-export will come at the very end of the playthrough, or near enough to the end. Because you require a tank in order to get that. In order to complete the third list, it's emergency vehicles, and a tank is one of them. And you only gain access to a tank reliably. You can steal one, if you're brave enough and stupid enough and suicidal enough, or you could spawn one in. However, I'm not going to use any cheats throughout this playthrough, by the way. None at all. And if I think the cheats are the same as they were in the original game, but I haven't tried one to make sure. But basically, so yeah, all the vehicle missions, import-export things. There are also some off-road and vehicle challenges, which there's 4 of, I think. Something like that, 4. There's also paramedic, vigilante, firefighter, taxi driver, 100 fares. We need to do that. We're going to do those in stages, the taxi fares, 33 every single time, or 34 for one, and then 33 for the rest. The other 2 areas, once in, one in Portland, a set of 33 in Portland, a set of 33 in Staten Island, and then 33 in Shoreside Vale, if you can speak properly. Once we do unlock access to Shoreside Vale, we can do the import-export missions, and my plan was to do a stream for that. It's kind of like a stream special, a live stream, whilst I do the import-export stuff. Then the rest of the playthrough will probably be pre-recorded, like it is right now. And go away, police, for God's sake. Yeah, I was going to say, I have noticed some of the rarer vehicles for import-export are spawning. Like the bus. The bus was rare, not as rare as the Mr. Whoopi, but rare indeed. So yeah, it seems that import-export will probably be easier this time round, although, you know, I'm not holding my breath. I'm not going to hope for things that might not happen. because I don't want to make an idiot of myself too many times. Didn't even hear that. Did I hear that explosion? Don't know. Doesn't matter. Anyway, there's also some radio controlled RC missions that we have to do, the rampages, I think I mentioned those. And there's also unique stunt jumps as well that we need to do. If I've missed off anything on that list, don't bother typing it in the comments, because I will likely have remembered it by the time I stop recording commentary. I don't like this rain effect. I'm saying that now because it's happening right now, but there will be points in the future where you see this rain effect, and to me it's really distracting, because I can see the raindrops in front of my face, if that makes any sense. It's very noticeable because they're all white rather than clear, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's kind of a distracting thing, to be honest with you. I know it probably looks good in trailers and stuff like that, but in actual gameplay it's a bit distracting for me. So if I end up driving very poorly in the rain, it's not just because the road is slippy, which it is, slippery, sorry, but it is also because I can't really see very well because of that stupid rain effect. So it looks okay, it just, yeah, it gets on my nerves a bit. Anyway, MSX FM, I don't like it. Turn it off. When do I turn it off? Please say soon. Thank you. I've also noticed that a lot of the music tracks seem to just be repeating. Like every time I change stations, a song I've heard in the last 5 minutes is on right now, or an advertisement. And I'm sort of wondering, have they removed a lot of songs and I just don't know about it? There is an article on removed songs in the Definitive Edition games, it's just I haven't read it. However, I don't know if GTA 3 has any removed. I don't know. There is also something really weird going on with the police scanner, and I'm convinced it's a bug. I'm convinced it's not meant to sound like that, because it does sound poor. So how the police scanner works in GTA games, if you didn't know, it's separate voice lines that are clicked together. So in this game it would have originally said like suspect last seen in a brown coupe or something, or suspect last seen in the red light district. We got a 1041 in red light, you know, something like that. In this game it's like, we got a 1048 in red light, as if it's all separate words, right? I'm convinced that's not normal, and I'm thinking that they might patch that. However, if they did intend that, it does sound very, very weird, and there will be moments where you hear the police scanner just sound like that. I don't know if it's going to do it in cutscenes, because there are police scanner quotes, but they're kind of like full lines, I think. It's just that the police scanner in the game is, in regular gameplay, is made up of separate clips. So they obviously haven't done the best job in putting those together. But that's the only glaring issue. I guess the paint spray and the garage doors kind of repeating the sounds over and over again. They're not supposed to do that. At least I'm guessing they're not. I don't know. Like I said, it's the early days yet. Probably they'll patch some things, I don't know. Anyway, off we go to the hideout, save our game, and we're gonna end off the video here. I do hope you enjoyed this episode and that you're gonna be staying to come along to episode 3, where we're gonna be doing some hidden package stuff in Portland. I'll see you all in the next video. See you all later. Bye bye, however you end videos these days.